And I'm in.
Hey!
Hey! Yay.
Huzzah!
Is everyone here?
I'm here.
Okay, let's check in one by one. We have C7.
Hello.
We have Mike.
Hi.
We have Tanuki.
Hello.
We have iAcorn.
Hello.
We have Streetlamp. And we have Elysium.
Why, hello.
Oh, oh. Oh, hello.
Okay. It was weird because when I tried to call, first of all, nothing would happen, and then I would get a dial tone. The person you are trying to call cannot pick up, is not around. Please hang it up or something like that. It's currently unavailable, like if you call the number, which is weird.
Huh.
Anyway, back to the stream.
Back to the stream. Well, actually, let's just talk about random things for a few minutes because the game is going to load now, which takes ages.
Okay, so what happened? Why is the game crashed?
Oh, you don't know? Oh,
No, I was trying to fix.
we were doing the whole stupid, dangerous Kerbals on ladders thing, and laughing at the fact that they were standing out of their seats and, you know, still in the seats. Sorry, I'm an idiot. There we go. So we were laughing at the whole, hey, look at the Kerbals, they're so stupid. And it turns out that the game must have been accruing errors or something, because at some point the Kerbals just stopped reacting. Maybe they got slightly annoyed at the fact that we were subjecting them to such terror, and so they stopped moving, and we couldn't control them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we had to restart, and hopefully that'll fix it.
Yeah, turn up the Skype volume. People can't hear.
I have already. 20 seconds delayed, remember?
Ah.
I need to fix that. I'm going to go into Windows sound settings right now.
I hate Windows sound settings. They always mess stuff up.
They do. But this one was my fault, because I know the sound's there, and I'm not doing anything about it. So I need to go into communications, do nothing. Okay. There we go. Sorted. Shouldn't happen again. That's all I had to do.
Yeah.
I didn't do it because
Ooh,
I'm lazy.
Kenneth, one aka Joe, donated $808.
Whoa!
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 Italian.
He's back on top. Rain N had surpassed him because he donated $700 on day one and $600 yesterday, I believe, giving him a total of $1,300, which actually puts him above Kenneth in total donations. Now Joe has come back, donated $808. What a great man or person. Joe, man's name, if it's spelled with an E, I think, maybe.
Joe can be a name for woman.
Joe J-O can
Hopefully
be.
this.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I'm gonna read the donation.
Okay.
Hopefully this will get us to a nice round number. I have a song request. Anybody, in brackets, everybody, in the stream sing A Glorious Dawn. Then there's a link. Rain N has had the throne as largest contributor for the day. Now it is time for me taking my rightful place, which hopefully now no one can
Usurp.
usurp. Sorry.
That's alright. I'm that kind of, you know, ass that will correct people.
No. It looked like it was a spelling mistake, so you do what the kindergartner teacher told you. You sound out the word. Usurp. Don't know that one. Interesting. Learn something new every day.
Yes, you do.
Is anyone else going to follow
I
up on
think
Joe's...
he's right, to be honest. No one's going to be able to overtake him now.
Yeah, I think
Or
he's right
can
as
they?
well. Or can they?
That's
Dun 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 dun. That was terrible. Dun dun dun. That's better.
Oh, we got
Dun dun dun.
Done!
We got up to $16,000.
Yeah, 16,384 on my
Ow.
screen. Let's refresh.
Ow.
Very nice.
Joe
Ow,
donated.
ow.
Joe donated.
Whoa, $808.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Kenneth, aka Joe, donated $808. Hopefully, this will get us to a nice.
That's what I just
Jeez,
read out.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't. Nope.
It's alright, you didn't know.
No, Omo.
Let's
So much money, it deserves it being read again. Come on.
Yes, Omo was informing me that she was heading out for a little while, and so I was unsure of what was going on. So, all right, I'll listen to this.
Is that the Carl Sagan Glorious Dawn?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's great. Symphony of Science for the win.
Oh yeah.
Featuring Stephen Hawking.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I'm Stephen Hawking. I'm going to you from across the globe.
It's wonderful because the Skype, from my end, it was kind of shuddering there.
Yeah.
So
You read out the chat. Harv, you need a better PC for less intensive streaming stuffs. Yeah, I need a better PC, maybe. After we finish with Charity Water, should we do fundraising to get me a better PC? No, let's not. Right. I'm gonna reload this and hope that the Kerbals have decided to forgive me for subjecting them to such terror. Should we
Then
try
you realize the save file corrupted.
Yeah, hopefully not. I think we'll stop it with that now. Did anyone actually donate with a guess as to how long they'll last?
I think one person did. I think
Well,
one
you win.
Kerbal may fall near 20 minutes.
You win by default then.
Two people. I estimate all but 4 Kerbals have fallen at 21 minutes 59 seconds.
Oh, we better get going then. I was going to suggest that we stop being silly and actually just drive normally to try and get there.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea as well.
But we already
There
said
will
we're going
be
to do
more
this, and now
crashes.
people donated for the thing, and oh well. Well, this Kerbал's moving, but he
Well,
was
it's
moving
been less
before.
than it's been less than 20 minutes, so I guess the person Henry Riverside.
Oh dear, it hasn't fixed it. Okay, right, it hasn't fixed it, but it's not necessarily a problem because they are in the rover now, and we have 2 substitute pilots who are here and moving. So if they fall out, it's not a crying shame. It's their fault for not responding.
Yes.
Can't we just move the planet underneath them instead?
This is not Futurama.
Totally is.
It is. Well, alright, technically it is. I come to think of it. Well, crap. Yeah, it is. I forgot that the way the game is designed. In fact, the universe moves. Like the ship stands still and the universe moves around it. Crap. Totally forgot.
KSP trivia there. KSP trivia there for the chat.
It's the Farnsworth Drive. There you go.
Yes, the font. Good news, everybody.
Good
Anyway,
news,
so,
everyone.
Whoa, that was cool. That was a good voice.
That was
When is there going to be a
Good
road
news,
patch
everyone.
in Kerbal Space Program?
Sorry, what was
What?
that?
I love that show.
A road patch.
No.
It's like a patch to put roads.
No.
in place.
Yeah, you'll render my
No.
live stream useless if you do that.
Just remember. Just remember. Use default answer to anything related to KSP or in the development process is no.
Oh.
Not even roads. Not even roads. We have currently raised
Yeah.
$16,400. Someone's donated.
Anonymous
$400.
donated $16. Praise old Amber.
What's that?
Question mark.
I'm still obviously
I'm still waiting for the earth-shattering kaboom. Where is my kaboom? I am expecting a kaboom.
Just can you talk like
Harv?
that for the rest of your life, please?
I can
Please.
try.
Sure, no
Harv,
problem.
why has there not been a kaboom on your rover?
Well, there has not been a kaboom because I am too good at this.
Clearly, you are not.
You are fairly good at just holding down one button.
I'm not even holding it down, I'm
Indeed.
using trim. I'm using trim.
Shots fired.
Ooh, shots fired! Oh, man. Sick, bruh. Oh god, one Kerbal has fell out. Well, he was one of the ones who didn't react. He's dead! Okay, that's a bit too harsh.
Do
Um,
you need
Let's-
some aloe vera?
co-host, you will
Because
see
you
this.
just got burned.
Ooh, co-host, you will see this momentarily. The Kerbal, one of the Kerbals who wasn't responding. Hang on, about now.
oh ouch.
There you go.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
I haven't seen him yet.
Absolutely magnificent.
So- So
well,
here's what
I
went.
finally got
I'm
my
still
kaboom.
waiting.
So
Why am I
here's
so far behind?
here's what went
Oh,
through
no.
my mind.
There
Right,
it goes. Hey, oh.
he fell out.
Oh,
Here's what went through my mind. He fell out, and then I was like, "Yeah, that serves you right, not responding to me." And then he died, and I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry."
It looks like a scene from Speed.
Harv, where is my kaboom?
There it
There's
was.
supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
It was just
That
there. A
car
Kerbal.
that
wasn't
face
there
just
was a
went
kaboom, There was a kaboom, but it wasn't
sorry.
exactly earth-shattering. It was
Chick-
Kerbal
Chick-
head
Chick-
shattering,
Chicken
but
Keeper had said, "Oh, come on, you need to say it with more gusto, Tanuki. Imagine that you're talking to someone who just killed your cat." So I was trying to
Huh.
provide the same phrase with more gusto.
Okay. Also, look at this
Yes.
guy. In 20 seconds' time, that is. Look at this guy. Who is the other one who wasn't responding? He's currently got his helmet wedged between 2 bits of the car, of the rover, and his feet are dangling helplessly below the chassis. So this guy's having
what
a whale of a
lovely,
time.
amazing strategy.
To be honest, he's probably the most secure out of all of them.
Unfortunately, that's bad because we need him to be the next one to go. Because otherwise
how
we're going to be
they're
stuck with one
gigantic.
useless guy.
Their gigantic heads are the one thing that always catches whenever they're falling. Like,
Yeah,
and
it's
they're just
beautiful.
Big
held up
head
by it.
on a
Was
little
was it
box.
designed like that? Because it's so
Big
hilarious.
head
It's been the
and
source
a
of so
little
many
Do
hilarities.
you want to quickly just stop and quick save if you have the time or opportunity to?
Oh god, this is so
I like
great.
how you suggest that so innocently. That's brilliant.
I also love the fact that you're not even paying attention to anything that's going on in front of you. You're just like indiscriminately, I'm just driving.
Yeah.
I don't care what's in front of
We're
me.
going
at all,
backwards
'cause-
at 25 meters per second on 2 times warp. There's a guy dangling down the middle of it, and two
could
pilots are.
possibly go wrong?
It's oh god. It's look at this rover. Just look at it and take away all the context and just think how beautiful this scene is.
Actually, the only thing I can think is, I think someone else agreed with me. It's Dear Kraken, ... Dear Kraken, today I want for Kraken Christmas is... The thing I want most from Kraken Christmas is to watch the ship randomly explode due to null ref errors.
This just look at the situation. The 2 people who are in the driving seat and the front passenger seat are dead. There's a guy stuck in the dashboard with his legs dangling beneath the rover itself, and there are 2 people inexplicably clinging onto ladders suspended into the roof of the rover itself. Why is this not worth your money?
On the ladders into the seats.
That's how we roll.
Is this not worth your money, people? Come on.
Are you
They're
not
having an intense staring
entertained?
contest. Yep.
Oh, he's fallen underneath. And he's still not walking, which means he's going to be abandoned. Therefore, 16 minutes, 28 is the time it took
16
for
minutes,
the...
28. Let me
is
just
the ti-
find out who won here.
That's how long it took for us to get down to 4 people.
Just a moment.
There we go. I'm going to get the guys on ladders into the seats now, and we'll drive a bit sensibly to try and make some progress.
And quick save.
And quick save. I will quick save. Don't worry about it. Quick saving. Yes, sir. Saved. There we go.
Right, just leave the Kerbal
Okay,
in
I have
true
a- I
Top
have a
Gear
winner.
fashion.
You have a winner.
I have a winner. It looks to be Henry Riverside. I think one Kerbal may fall near 20 minutes. Hopefully none. Kraken has taken control of the buggy. It's near-ish to 20 minutes.
Well, you were the closest one out of the what?
Closest.
2 people.
Out of the two people who partook, you were the closest.
Well,
So,
there we go. Congratulations. C7, were you wanting to offer a alpha to Universe Sandbox?
I just sent you a message on Skype about it.
Right. So let me have a look at
But
that.
if that's cool, then yes.
Oh God, where has it gone? There it is.
Going on outside my window, but it sounds like I'm being bombed.
So it'll take a bit of a while to get the key, basically. So yeah, as long as the person who did the donation, this is hard, isn't it? What was his name? Their name?
just Henry Riverside.
How do
However,
we-
it was a $1 donation.
Well, I mean, still, he won the competition, so.
Still one.
How do we contact this person and know it's the right person?
No idea. Maybe I should have thought of this when you came up with it.
Maybe we should have.
So,
Can we say the
essentially-
reward is just like having your name read out on screen? on stream?
Well, you
Okay.
already said it was.
Glory. You get the glory. It's pretty good.
Oh dear God, what have I done?
What have you
What?
done?
So, basically, I had never really bothered listening to much music in the past couple of years, well, pop music. I just found out what Gwen Stefani's Hollaback Girl sounds like.
Huh.
I had never heard it before, and all I
Really?
know is I've just heard it, and all I can think about is how I want Gwen Stefani dead.
I heard that song ages
just
ago.
like-
It's weird.
It's
It's a weird song.
it's so horrible. I'm just like, this is a horrible song. This is a really horrible song. This isn't
If we
really a
get
song. This is-
if we get $17,000, Tanuki will sing Gwen Stefani's Hollaback Girls or Hollaback
No,
now,
I
whatever
won't.
it's called.
No, I will not. No, I won't. Alright.
You came on the stream. You signed the contract.
Oh crap! All right, hold on. Let's. Oh god. Holla. I have no idea what a Hollaback Girl is, but all I know is I want Gwen Stefani dead.
It's
If
mean.
we get to
It's mean.
$20,000, we can make that happen.
We can make her die.
25 dogs. We will hire a hitman.
We're not making death threats on this stream. No matter what we may have been reduced to, we are not making death threats.
Okay.
Goodbye,
We most
Kerbal.
definitely not. We'll definitely not kill
Have
Gwen Stefani.
fun.
No.
I'll have no
Aim to
part in
maim.
this.
Will seriously injure.
Is that... Whoa, what the hell is happening to my rover?
Oh wow, I can totally see what's happening to the rover because there's no stream delay. What's happening? It's amazing and it's terrifying and all at once.
Interesting. Yeah,
It's
that's...
running into the distance and there's a weird elastic camera.
There was some weird stuff, like, I don't know, it's just... Never mind. Never mind.
It's going off in true
We've got
Top Gear fashion.
45
Just leaving
minutes.
half behind.
We've got 45 minutes of the stream left. My voice,
You did
I've
quick
gone.
save recently, didn't you? Right?
Oh yeah, I quick save just before we left this guy behind, so we get to do it all over
Oh,
again
thank you.
and enjoy it once more.
I just can't. I'm just. Oh god. I'm sorry. Just listening to this is just so awful. It's so terrible.
And the song isn't bad either.
We're gonna drive normally from now on. We're gonna drive forwards, seeing as we've got 4. We are back. The status quo has been restored. We've got 4 Kerbals in 4 seats. No other passengers clinging onto the side. We've left several Kerbals scattered across the terrain, though. So that is one thing that's different.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Walk it off, it'll be fine.
Also,
For the
there is
sake
another
of-
thing.
For the sake of.
There is another thing that's different. Now, our 2 people who are supposed to be driver and backup driver are now doing a dance in their seats. So I think they're undergoing the same problem. Which means that 2 of our 4 Kerbals are probably unresponsive. So as long as they don't fall out or don't get us into any problems, I guess it's fine.
To be honest, they actually look better dancing.
Yeah, I think so too. Can we get some donations for them dancing?
Get some music in the background, like some
So
royalty-free
let's-
music, of course.
Nah, can't do that. YouTube will frag it anyway.
No,
All right, so
don't
I have a-
flag mine.
I have a
It probably
question
will.
for you. I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and let's start some topics of conversation, okay? Since
Yes, let's do that.
We need to have we need to have conversations. I remember a while ago we were discussing anime.
Yes. We were.
So what did you say that your favorite show was?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
So,
sorry to... Yeah, the game's crashed.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Probably due to all the dancing, it was too epic.
Probably due to all the
Yeah.
dancing. Danny!
Danny's back apparently. Danny must be back. Oh, and it's gone.
They've died in their seats. How dare they?
Oh no!
They died doing what they loved.
They partied too hard.
That is a bug I have not seen before.
I'm using the 32-bit version, I'd like to point out. This is the one that's supposed to be the most stable. Oh well.
When
On
it's
the
time to
year-old
party,
side.
we
You
will
realize you're
party
gonna have to
hard.
restart the game.
Yeah,
Stable's a relative term.
I will restart the game. Oh god.
You can dance if you want to. You
can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
No friends
I
of
have an
mine.
idea. I have an idea. If this gets worse, how about we do something smart and back up the save file as it is right now?
Should we do that now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright.
in case
Just
it gets
in case.
worse.
Okay. Good forward thinking there. 20 half points.
Yes!
God damn it.
Elysium, you're not trying hard enough. You haven't been talking much in the past half an hour. What's going on?
Oh, well, I got roped into this at the last minute. And I was all ready for a day of playing XCOM and getting shot by aliens.
And having blue screens.
And having blue screens.
Have you
Although
fixed that
none
problem?
today so far.
Or is it still going on?
No, none today. Which
Oh,
was
good.
fairly good.
Oh, we're going to take this opportunity, seeing as the game has crashed, to run the commercial. It's been 20 minutes since our last one, so we will...
To be honest, you won't be missing anything.
You won't be missing a thing, because it'll take another 10 minutes to load
You'll
the
be
game
I
missing
anyway.
don't want to miss a thing.
Apart from Elysium singing, we will see you in 60 seconds. Please consider donating at tiny.cc/KPE2. We want to reach our 21,000 goal by the end of tomorrow. Or $21,446 goal. So help us make that happen. There we go. Commercial is now running.
That's
We are back. We're going to read out some comments as well and hopefully get the game running. In the
Yes.
meantime, Tanuki, there you go.
Yes, I'm going to read out a couple of donations. Anonymous donated $16. Question mark, underscore, question mark. Praise old Amber. Question mark, exclamation point. Don't understand it. But Sam Crosby donated $16. It happened.
Hey, Chaplin.
It has happened.
That's Chaplin
has
Live.
happened.
That's Chaplin Live, by the way.
Excellent. Hello, Chaplin. It has happened. I have the virus. Super Ebola. Highly contagious. And by super Ebola, I mean I have hay fever.
Oh god, hay fever.
Feels like super Ebola, though. Keep
Yeah.
donating, everyone, and good luck getting to the North Pole.
Thank
Oh,
you.
hey, Kat.
We're going to need as much
you
luck as we
have-
can get right now.
Yes. You have all my faith, pours faith everywhere, CO. Robert Jan from the Netherlands, I'm assuming, because it says NL. Hi, Harv and others. Thanks for the awesome
Hi.
tip to read The Martian. I liked it so much, I read it in one breath. Do you have some other great books like that? Can you post the title in the chat?
Thank you for
Zavo.
Thank you for asking that question, because now I have an excuse to go and read out all the titles of all the best sci-fi books I've got. So you carry on doing that, and I'll go collect
Yes.
some sci-fi books from around my house.
Zavo donated $10 for the Kerbals and the Kraken. Kenneth Melanin donated $10 for What the Hell Happened?
good question. If it had a question mark on the end of it.
I know it's more like just in all caps. No punctuation. Kyle Clark donated $10 and says, "Dance, Kerbals, dance." Cat, stop it. Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't know if you can hear the cat or not. Come here. Come on. I don't care. Come here. Come on. Stop being a derp.
I don't know what just happened.
The cat's
Okay.
basically sitting there, like, being obnoxious
Evil.
at the door.
Cats don't be obnoxious, they just be evil.
She's basically sitting there looking at me, looking really like, let me out, please. And I'm just like, no, because I can't watch you.
It's
I know
not.
what you did.
It's not coldly evil. It's just plainly
Cat.
like
Just called
yeah,
cat. He's just cat.
completely cold indifference.
Ah.
Flat
Yeah,
out
I
doesn't-
get that look from a lot of people as well as cats.
Yes.
It makes me cry.
So, for those of you interested, a lot of some of my ship designs actually kind of get based off of some sci-fi books that I've read when I was younger, such as Stephen Baxter's Titan. So I'm a huge Stephen Baxter fan. Like that's like my
So am I.
favorite sci-fi author. Yes. So did you read Titan, right? You've read Titan, correct?
I have not, but I don't know about Harv.
Harv, have you?
I
He's
know
probably-
Stephen Baxter did a
probably-
collaboration with Terry Pratchett, which I'm tempted to read.
And he also did one with Arthur C. Clarke.
That's have you read The Long Earth? The Long Earth is fantastic.
It's on my
I-
to-read list.
I got
He's
the
making a
second
sequel.
one, but it's called The Long War, isn't it? The second one.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
the one-
there's
I got the second one for Christmas, and I'm like, I'm not going to read that until I've read the first one. So
yeah.
And a lot of people think that
it's not something I've read yet.
that person can't play football.
What's that noise?
What
Who
is
What?
can't play football?
Who can't play football?
what?
I can't. That's for sure.
Somebody can't play football, apparently.
The English.
Oh.
No, people from Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Whoa, what did?
All right,
that-
so I will say this about that the World Cup. I love the fact that during that was it the semi? Did the U.S. actually make it to the semifinals, or was it just like still in the earlier one? I can't remember precisely what it was.
Group stages.
Yeah, it was the group. Oh, sorry, it was the group stages.
Maybe. I don't know. I only watched one game, which is when we lost.
Okay, basically, what? Hold on a second. Basically, what ended up happening was, I don't know if anybody realized this, but they added. Oh gosh, what was his name? Who is the goalie? The U.S. goalie. It was
I have
the
no
guy.
idea.
If you ask me anything about football other than what do you do, then yeah.
All right, there it is. I got it. Tim Howard. So Tim Howard was the goalie, and basically what ended up happening was during the match with Germany, I believe it was, when we finally lost. It was really funny because they changed the Wikipedia entry for the Secretary of Defense to be Tim Howard because he had blocked he blocked so many attempts at scoring by the Germans, and he just completely I think one finally got through at the tail end or something. And it was such a heroic effort. So they basically changed the wiki entry to say that the current U.S. Secretary of Defense was Tim Howard.
That's quite funny. I quite like that.
I thought it was. Sorry.
Earlier, was there something where like there was loud music or something in the background? Or basically I had a video running in the background and I was pretty sure I had the mic muted, but it may not have. So if that was the case, I am very sorry. It was a fairly funny video, if it's any consolation.
It sparks a conversation.
Okay.
Hey there.
He's back.
I've returned.
With books.
With books aplenty. Let me show you what I have just burdened my table with, my desk, that is. Oh, we've got half an hour left on the stream, by the way. Right, here we go. So, Tanuki will like the very first title you can see. It's a shame you're so delayed. It will hinder this somewhat, but here
you haven't come back up on the stream. Oh, there you are.
Right.
Yeah, someone has mentioned that Tim Howard could be used to catch asteroids.
I'd like to see that.
Yes.
Don't worry, I got this. Splat.
No, he is the U.S. Secretary of Defense.
Nuke 'em.
Here we go.
Sorry.
So, no matter what you're talking about, now we're going to talk about sci-fi.
Okay.
So, you've got right down there at the bottom, Andy Weir, The Martian. Then you've got Tau Zero by Paul Anderson, Ark by Stephen Baxter, Rama, I found Garden of Rama, but Rama Revealed and Rendezvous of Rama and all those by Clark and Gentry Lee. There's also another book by Stephen Baxter called... Is that Doctor Who book by Stephen Baxter, which made this list because it was quite good. Wheel of Ice, I believe it's called. I can't quite see the title there because I'm scared that this bookcase is going to fall on me if I do. Tower of Books, that is. And then there's probably one hiding... Is it... No, there we go, so Doctor Who one. And then above that, Terry Pratchett and Stephen Baxter, The Long Earth, which is a trilogy, Long Earth, Long Walk and Long Mars, or something to that effect. Above that, the Zeeley Sequence, an omnibus, by Stephen Baxter, which is a collection of Zeeley stories. Above that, you've got Voyage and Titan by Stephen Baxter. And above that, you've got The Time Ships by Stephen Baxter. There we go.
Yay.
Okay. I only have like 2 sci-fi books, and it's a shame because, yeah, I really do like sci-fi books.
I've got shelves full of them, mate. I've got shelves full of them.
The 2 I have currently on my bookshelf is Eon, which is a very large book, very good book. It's very entertaining. I do recommend you read it. And Ender's Game, which I was very disappointed with the film because I've read
the film
that,
of Ender's Game was really
times.
disappointing.
I quit on the film.
Yeah.
I got bored.
Yeah, it wasn't
The book
a very
is
good
amazing.
film. The book is brilliant. I've read it like 7 times.
Yeah, the book
I've read it in a day
is about
once.
the destruction of youth in the face of, overpowering need to, kind of ruin his childhood. Told from his point of view, because he takes himself as an adult because of how he's treated. Whereas the film doesn't convey that.
No. And it changes the name of the aliens as well to be more viewer-friendly, I guess.
Which is a shame again.
It is. God. But, oh well. That happens. I feel like with that film, I feel like a book elitist. It's the only time it's happened.
By the way, I did miss out one title that was hiding in this massive stack, which is Ark by Stephen Baxter, sequel to Flood. Yes. Both good books.
I'm debating building a, I guess what's it called? A
nuclear bomb.
I think no. Very funny. A Kerbal version of Stephen Baxter's Titan ship on Titan. You know how they got there?
Good idea. It's been a while since I've read it, but that's a good idea.
It's a retrofitted, I believe, if I recall, it's a retrofitted space shuttle with a bunch of Apollo capsules attached to it. But it's basically an elongated one, so I'd have to get the shuttle mod. Because I actually like the way the shuttle mod does things, and I think it would actually work really well. And I just have to go back and double check
You're gonna have
something.
to educate me, because I
would
don't really know anything about mods.
They're basically things that you can insert into the game and make it do different things.
Thanks.
Sorry,
we have got
sorry.
a problem. I'm a bit scared. Looking on the list of crafts, can't see the traverser.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's there and it's just I haven't seen it, but
Oh crap. Did it just...
Oh, fiddlesticks.
I think
Okay.
it's deleted itself.
Okay, here's how we fix it.
Hyper
The
edit.
quick save document. There's a quick save document in the save folder. Rename that to persistent. That'll be where you left off last time.
Right. Can I do
Actually
that hot
not.
swap or should I shut down the game again?
Shut down the
You
game.
can hot swap it.
You can?
Oh,
You
okay.
can actually hot swap it. Go back to the main menu, like the little Kerbal on the
Yeah,
moon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just go back there and you can do it there.
Alright. I'm surprised it took this long for us to get problems, actually.
Oh, and I was wondering, since somebody's asking about the claptrap thing, does anyone have that file that they can... I think it would be easier if someone just played what I did, because I can't... that file I sent?
I haven't actually listened to it yet.
Well, have a listen and tell me what you think, and then, I guess, play it out, because that's all I can do.
It's a good day to have a
I
dev here.
tried!
Right, so I want to go into my saves to the charity water save.
Make
Persistent.
sure you have a backup of it first.
Right, so
Yep.
quick save. Now got a quick save copy. I'll copy the persistence as well, make a backup of that. There we go. So I'm going to overwrite.
Rename the copy.
Yeah.
Rename the copied quick save file
to persistent.
to the name of the persistence.
All right.
Okay, well, I can point my microphone at my speakers and play this audio file whenever you're ready.
Does it... I forget, are there any
Done.
swear words in it? Have a listen.
I'll need to change it back to my speakers back to my headset.
Okay,
Sorry.
resuming the
Hang
game.
on.
Let's see. Hey, the Traverso's alive!
Yes!
Yay!
Kerbals are still
There are no
stuck.
swear words in it.
Excellent.
I can troubleshoot.
You can.
Go ahead and if you would be so kind as to put your microphone next to your speakers and play that stuff.
Okay, this is an
Okay,
impression
there we
of
go.
Claptrap, right, isn't it?
Yes.
Hang on. Right, let's go.
Working with talent can be difficult at times. You know, sometimes they want unfiltered monk sweat from Tibet, other times the foot massage from Ryan Seacrest.
There you go.
That was
That's
good.
all I got.
That was good. That was actually really good.
Thank you.
Now I must move my microphone back.
In other news,
Are the two Kerbals in the driver and co-driver seats still bugging out?
still bugging. They're
'Cause I
still
think that's what caused it to crash.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're still standing.
Want to try getting them
suspended.
out of the seat. Want to get them out of the seat and then quick save, quick load, then back into the seat.
How will I get them out of their seat? Because right clicking on them doesn't say leave seat. And right clicking on the seats doesn't say leave seat either.
Just hit something hard enough to throw them out. Like do a barrel roll. It'll be fine.
But we want to have a working ship by the end of this as well.
Details.
Oh,
just turn
oh,
on the
how about-
thrusters on like one side
No,
and
got an
then
idea.
turn off gravity and just spin it up for a little bit.
Do you remember that thing that was added to the game called what was it? The bowling, the debug toolbar.
Whack-a-Kerbal, man.
Whack-a-Kerbal.
Yeah. Use
If there was ever a
Whack-a-Kerbal.
time. If there was ever a time. What's
If
the?
there was ever a time to use Whack-a-Kerbal for a constructive purpose, this is that
it.
time.
All right.
It's actually maybe... Yeah, you're right. Hack gravity... Well, no, don't hack gravity. Don't hack gravity.
Knocked them out, and they're both still alive, with one shot.
Oh yeah, look, I can totally see that.
This is the perfect time.
Oh yeah, great shot. I can totally see that as well.
Danny-
Amazing shot. Bullseye.
Danny, if you're in the chat, this is the perfect time.
Bully!
Boom! Headshot.
I have
Headshot.
I have no idea what just happened. Oh, let's see. Boom. Headshot.
Boom!
And-
Headshot.
I'm still waiting for it.
Waiting
Headshot.
for it.
I can't do that
Okay,
impression.
now try quick saving and quick loading.
Okay. Quick
Boom!
saving.
Oh my god, violence!
Quick loading.
I still have yet to see it.
We're loading.
Unless
We're
I
loading.
Oh, I missed it. I
Work.
must have
Everyone
missed
cross your fingers and donate. Do that as well. Come on.
Donate to charity for good luck.
Oh! Hang on. This Kerbal is named the Traverser Debris.
Okay.
Why is it named the Traverser Debris?
Yeah, I think it's lost.
That was
the
that
vessel
was that
references,
Kerbal's
hasn't it?
Yeah.
personal choice. Okay.
It's, well, this Kerbal is now a ship because it's got the whole yaw, pitch and roll functions, and it's got the nav pool, and it won't move with WASD.
It needs
unfortunately.
fuel.
Yeah, it needs
Well, Kurt-
fuel and electricity.
Yep. Kerbals are vessels, so
He needs power.
you just need to put a seat on him and another Kerbal to drive him around. Be fine.
If we had one of those claws on the buggy, we could just like go grab them, couldn't we? Dock with them.
Okay,
Next
worst
time,
case
next time.
scenario. Worst case scenario is we just leave them here and we drive on with the 2 remaining.
Let's do
We
that
knew
right
there
now.
were going to be losses.
Yeah, let's do that
Going
right now.
into this project, we knew there were going to be losses. Life is precious, and it's such a shame that it had to be wasted in such a glitchy manner like this.
Oh god,
let's face the facts.
Oh, yeah, you say that now, but you're not going to be happy. Guess who is one of them?
Is it Phil?
It's Phil.
No.
Oh my god.
Funnily enough, the 2 surviving Kerbals of the Polar Expedition 2, provided these 2 actually do make it alive, are not from the original crew of drivers.
Wait, what about the Kerbal underneath the rover?
He's dead. I mean, he's not going to respond.
Apparently, you need to find the
Oh.
traverser debris in the save file and then change the type from. Oh god, it keeps moving from debris to Kerbal.
Shall we do that? Mike, what's your opinion?
That's about right.
I could do that if you send me the
I-
file.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Oh, I mean,
try
I can do it.
but-
Alright.
Nice, sweet.
So if that works, that would be Dr.
So is
Chessy.
Kerbal the actual
Oops,
name of
suggested
the of that type of file? Of that type of
If you
vessel?
can send me the...
Is that the specific wording? Kerbal.
Good question. It might be EVA or something.
Find it in the save file and just copy it.
Oh yeah, I'll just look for a Kerbal in the save file and do it.
Yeah, there were some Kerbals earlier that weren't buggy. Remember when they were hanging
Well,
off ladders?
I'll get this guy N-balls out of his seat and stand him next to the rover so that we have a reference.
So,
There we go.
Harrison Kerman donated $15. Woo, go KPE2. I will possibly sacrifice a Kerbal to the Kraken to ensure your safety on the metaphorical road, or in the absence of roads, the metaphorical pathway.
I think we've sacrificed a
North
hell of a lot of Kerbals. By
Well,
now.
it's too late to sacrifice them for safety. We're in some serious right now.
But this person does have an interesting question. It's actually a really good question. Do you plan on doing a polar expedition on other worlds and possibly hunting anomalies on the way?
Yeah, there.
Thanks and good luck.
That is an interesting question. Are there any more comments? Should we talk about that after we do
Yes.
more comments?
There is one more comment. Kim Hirtonen donated $10. Hey Harv, when you design a plane, keep the center of lift just behind the center of mass.
I know.
Just a note after watching a certain bombing video. Oh, and good luck for the rest of the journey.
Yeah, that
Winky face.
bombing video is a mistake because now everyone thinks that I didn't know how to build planes. I do know how to build planes. I just didn't do very well in that video.
It's okay. I forgot to put elevators on the tail of a plane like a month into YouTubing, and now everyone's like, "Oh, you suck at making planes."
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go into the what is now our persistence file, and I'm going to look.
I have some experience on modifying persistence files. If you send me the file, I could certainly give it a shot.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, okay, right. I'll leave it to you then. I mean, I've done it before in the past, but it has been a while.
I've done a lot with recent versions where when it comes to filming and hyper edit isn't updated because it's a development version and I'm filming for a trailer. I've actually done quite a bit of persistence editing.
Let's not put it in there. Let's put it in today's chat.
Yeah, saved it.
Right. Persistent.sfs is in the Skype chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say something.
Yeah, I'm booting it up.
What was it? I've completely forgotten. My mind's gone completely blank. It is worth mentioning that we are 20 minutes until the end of the stream. So hopefully we can get it working before then. In the
The
meantime,
file you sent me was called persistent.sfs.part.
what?
I'm not joking.
Well, that's not what it looks like on my screen.
.part.
So wait, what happened?
I sent in the persistent file,
Stuff's breaking.
and it's got two file
I've not got that
extensions.
either.
One is .sfs, one is .part.
Oh, now I see, because it was downloading, and because it was a part of it. It's not part because a part of KSP, it's part because it's part of the file being down. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah. That was pretty funny, though.
In the meantime, let's take a... Oh, someone's saying that Ronin Porn is the problem. Ronin Porn is the cause of all your troubles. He's angry that you...
That's it, I'm banning him. I'm looking for his name right now. I'm banning him.
Don't ban him.
Ronin Pawn.
Don't ban
Ronin
him.
Pawn.
That's
Where are
harsh.
you? There you are. Banhammer.
In the meantime, whilst that's happening, please remember, tiny.cc/KPE2 is the place to go to donate to Charity Water, specifically our campaign on Charity Water. We are 77% of the way to our current and final goal, $21,446. It's not far off. We've got 4 hours and 20 minutes to do it in of this entire event. Please donate.
Still downloading the file.
Whew.
If worst comes to worst, you can just ship a new one out on a rocket.
Yeah.
People will donate to see that.
Okay, I'm opening it. I'm going to start working on this. I'm going to go mute for a while. Back
Okay.
in like 2 minutes.
Alright.
Be British and ban porn. No, don't do that. Some random stuff comes in Twitch chat.
Hashtag ban porn. Hashtag ban porn. God. What were we talking about? There was a topic of conversation that was raised. Yes! KPE on different planets. And that was it. So we had some ideas, or I had some ideas before I started planning for the KPE2. And it was, do I just do the same thing again because we didn't do it last year? We didn't successfully do it last year. Or should I change it up and do something because people might get bored otherwise? I thought, seeing as my intention is to carry on doing this as long as I live, because I'd like to do a yearly charity thing of some sort with all sorts of wonderful people like selves. I might as well redo the mission that we didn't do successfully because I want to do it at some point. So hey, but next year might be different. The current aim, the current mindset I've got is that next year we'll do South Pole and we'll make it more interesting. Because although straight from the KSC to the South Pole is just water, and we would have to build a boat, which is an interesting precept in its premise in itself, we could make some detours because boats can go pretty fast. Don't know how the game will look in another year's time, but you can get boats which go hundreds of meters per second if you use them properly.
Is there a multiplayer kind of element?
There is a mod.
to
There's
this
a
game?
mod DMP. And, well, hang on. In a year's time, Mike, in a year's
might
time,
be.
we should have official multiplayer, shouldn't we?
I cannot confirm or deny that statement.
Well, come on.
Yeah.
Squad have officially said that they're intending multiplayer.
Squad have officially said that we're working on, and I do occasionally work on it.
Nice.
But
Nice
yeah,
to hear.
we have a man on the job, as it were.
Right, great.
The
So
other
in a
thing-
year's time, we might have multiplayer.
In a year's time, I would hope so.
Yeah.
But
So therefore, the
There's
KP
another-
will probably be multiplayer, I imagine. In
And
some
therefore
form.
we shall have a race.
Yay.
yeah,
Should all build rovers and then race, and mine would be
wacky races.
We can do
There
multiple
is just-
simultaneous streams, can't we? That would be a cool idea. Anyway, Tanuki, you were saying?
If I move into a new house, then yeah, I could have
Yeah.
an internet that streams.
The thing about that is that I just realized something, that if you were to say have to build a rover, okay, and have it sent to Duna, something place like Duna, right, and then that kind of brings to the question, like it actually would make a lot of sense because it's for charity water, and what you're doing is let's say that
Bringing
your
water to
let's say that you're having problems like at your little base. You know, you brought a base and they're running out of water. So now it's now a race against time. You have to actually get up to the poles quickly enough to grab the water and bring it back. might be something interesting to do, because I'll bet you that we could probably mod TAC life support if you were up for potentially adding a mod.
Well, yeah,
TAC
I mean,
life support. So that way, the idea is that then you actually have TAC life support giving you like a number that says, okay, you've literally got this many days of water left. You have to go up there. We could probably mod it so that once you get there, you can actually mine the water resource, bring it back.
Yeah, I'd probably. Oh, Streetlamp, can I just finish saying what we're going to say?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we can hypothesize based on the state of the game now what we could do for future events, but I reckon in a year's time we'll probably have multiplayer. I imagine the game will have expanded, you know, to some degree. Maybe there'll be life support stuff. Maybe there won't. Obviously, we have no real idea.
I hope life support gets added, not as like a really constraining thing, but in a way similar to electricity, because the first hurdle in KSP when you start a new save and career is electricity. I need batteries, I need solar panels, and then once you find generators, problem is over.
Well, I just want the resource system
is
to
the same
be
way.
implemented. That would be
I hope
amazing.
life support is kind of the same way. Like, Kerbal can survive at the beginning for 7 days in space and then dead. Then you find ways to package more food and so on and so forth as more efficient. Then you figure out ways to, you know, recycle the water and recycle the food, and eventually you can invent like hibernasis, where you can go to sleep for a while, and then that's the end of that problem. Same way that you have the end of problem when electricity is fixed with solar panels and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so regardless, the point is that the game the game probably will have changed a significant degree in a year's time, so we'll probably end up doing something that's actually, you know, based on what the state of the game will be, and we can't really predict based on how it is now. But I like that idea, Tanuki. I like the idea of adding life support, so you have a bit of a time challenge, and then racing to the pole to get water from the ice and bring it back.
So you like the idea of adding mods?
Yeah, I think for an event like this, it'd be fine. And I'm probably going to go into mods at some point anyway.
We can always knock
Shots
something
fired.
up custom style.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have a Kerbal with a glass of water on his head, and if you spill it, then
That would work. Like,
What you should do is you should get something like Kethane, change it so the Kethane is just water, and add tech life support, and then you have to go around and try and get around Juna, but at the same time you have to mine to get water as you go.
Anyway, Streetlamp, what is the state of the save?
Give me 30 more seconds and I'll have a lot more information to give you.
Oh, okay. Tanuki, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just thinking that it would, regardless, that would be a pretty fascinating thing to at least not only attempt, but to also see in action. But it would also mean that we would actually get to, you could actually include, like, make the charity stream a little bit longer, as in, I mean, not like have it more days, and then have it so you have to. I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I,
news update.
Oh yeah.
So I've basically. Okay, news update. I've modified the save file. I changed every single I've changed every single debris from the traverser into a Kerbal, and then I booted up KSP to see if it would work. Then it said the save file is incompatible because it's an older version. I said, okay, fine. Then I went into the basic other save file, which I know works, copied the date and so on and so forth, put it in, tried to load it up. I loaded it up, and when I got there, no tracked objects.
Wait, what?
What's that mean?
Yeah, I had a look at
I'm going to try it again here, okay?
And some of the debris isn't actually debris. I think... I mean, one of the debris has...
Kerbals
attached to it.
Yeah, they're Kerbals, right?
Yeah,
which version of the game, exactly which version of the game are you playing, Harv?
Go
to the main menu, bottom right.
I'm on the main menu, bottom right. 24.2.559.
Okay, I need to download an updated version then.
Well, how about you just send it back to me and I can test it.
I was going to test it there because it would take a lot less time to... Anyway, I'll send it back to you.
Right. Yeah, somehow the Kerbals like fell off the rover, and yet they're still viewed as part of the rover from being in the seats, so now they're debris of the rover because they're not with the rover. Is that kind of what we're assuming has happened? Maybe? I don't know.
Something like that.
We are about 10 minutes from the end of the stream, so even if we get it working right now, it's probably not worth going back to driving. I don't know, we'll try our best to see if we can get it back up, at least so we have hope that tomorrow it will work. But you are watching the KPE2. Please Please go donate. We're currently on $16,506 raised. Still 77% of the way to our total goal. Come
Okay,
on,
I've sent it.
guys.
It's persistentcopy.sfs.
Alright.
7 recipients, 7 waiting.
Save as. Saving. In 3. Hang on.
Skibby-da-rinky-dinky-dink, skimmy-da-rinky-doo.
If that doesn't work, then I will download the upgraded version of KSP and continue to bug fix. And worst case scenario is I'll simply config edit Kerbals back into the seats with the proper name and traits.
Or we can just carry on, because we have 2 Kerbals who are working.
Well, it'll be by tomorrow, so...
We'll decide.
I mean,
we'll decide then.
yeah.
Because I kind of like that idea, actually. People were lost along the way. Oh, what a terrible drama.
And the funny thing is, they actually were lost.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yep.
Funny thing, because if you didn't pick up those extra ones and do that incredibly stupid thing with the ladders, which I was hoping you wouldn't do because it's stupid,
Oh,
we
come
would be screwed.
on. It was
I love
funny.
that.
It was funny.
But
And yes,
it's-
it now gave us
it's-
backup pilots.
Yeah, which are the only ones alive now. Funny thing, that.
Hmm.
Burn? I was just like, burn? I
You're
think
not sure if it's a burn or...
Maybe it is.
Or
Maybe it isn't.
I don't know you well enough to determine whether or not that's an actual burn or if you're just...
The specific quality and quantity of the burn induced within the statement.
It was not an insult, okay? It's just kind of it's riffing off of each other, sort of thing.
I don't believe you.
I don't, but
Well, go
leave
ahead
you.
and not believe me. I dare you.
I-
Don't believe me.
I-
I dare you.
I don't believe you.
I do not believe you.
Stanley did not believe, but then again, Stanley's point of view on the matter was largely irrelevant. Sounds like something that would be said.
Every time you
Stanley's-
say Stanley, I think you're saying Stanley.
Stanley!
What about Stanley?
Good morning, Harv. I'm
Good
GLaDOS,
morning.
here to ruin your day.
Ah, so good. So
Oh,
good.
you're a potato.
You are
You're
a
the
potato.
tumor. And I am the surgeon.
Oh, you know what I was saying earlier about this Stanley Parable video that I did and how I love that kind of commentary and want to do it again? Someone suggested that I could try and do it in Portal, but I'll need to take a look at it. I need to see if it will work.
Anyway,
need
so
to
how's
actually
the,
get-
what's the most recent on the persistent file?
Oh,
What's the most recent? Have you copied it in?
it is now downloaded. I was just waiting for it to download, and now it's time to copy it in. I've called it Persistent Copy Street. Okay, so yeah, I should do it all over again. So I'm going to make another copy from the Persistent we have currently. This is
The more
Persistent
copies, the safer you are.
Copy 2, and now Persistent Copy Street will be renamed to just Persistent. Okay, hot swapped. Time to reload the game. Ladies and gentlemen, please cross your fingers and go donate at the same time. Although that may be a bit difficult if your fingers are crossed. Try using your feet. Let's get into the game and see if this works.
That was well spoken.
Thank
Try
you.
using your feet.
Try using your feet. Cross your toes and donate with your nose. Hey, I'm a poet, and I knew it.
We have a couple new donations and comments if someone wants to read them out.
Oh dear. I don't know if you
I
heard
will
that, but
double
there was a mighty loud crash next to me as the tower of sci-fi books that I brought for demonstration on stream just fell over onto my bed, crushing my
dear.
tablet.
Arabic Alibi has a new message.
Can I do it, please?
You can
Yeah.
do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Archaic Alibi donated $10 and so he says, may as well do it now.
Yes.
Today I learned there is a right and wrong side of the ocean to be born on. It affects elemental pronunciation, driving lane preference, and sense of humor. My synopsis necessitates space launches. I'm sorry. Suborbital trajectories to the North Pole require Delta V sufficient to reach Duna. Gamers don't have left and right hands. They have WASD hands and mouse hand. KSP rovers can sound like a motorcycle gang. About the effects of inspiring people, internet morality, how to verbally abuse friends, and debate tactics. Excellent. Oasis water makes you drive backward. Mathematical conspiracy theories all point to release dates. British physicians must always be referred to in the anonymous interrogative. Tsundere personas make Harv go nonverbal. There's a little Danny in all of us. Exceeding the allowable capacity of rovers creates fascinating art, which can then be auctioned for events of attrition. Alt F3 is like my KSP conscience, always there, ready to tell me exactly what I've done wrong. Whack-a-Kerbal can save lives, and multiplayer wishers have hope. There's a man on the job.
That is, again, really good synopsis. I'm just wondering, is it too long to fit on one flag? Because last time we had to post 2 flags, which got us into this mess. Okay, Galabai.
Also, how to fix actually, he donated beforehand. It says how to fix Kerbals on broken EVAs, like when they become a base ship or debris. Type EVA com equals 0,0,0 space STG equals 0, ref equals 0, connected equals true, vessel type equals 9.
Or get Streetlamp to fix it for you. That's what I do. It works.
That too.
Are their names proper?
Oh. Halson Kerman, Don Bin Kerman, Phil Kerman! Phil is alive!
Phil Kerman is back!
He's alive!
It's just because when I renamed the vessel, instead of Traverse Debris, I just put name. So I was wondering if that's where it got the information from. I didn't really check.
Well, names worked. Although we do have a problem.
Names work, okay.
We do have a problem,
yeah.
Right. So the reason we got into this mess was because we took on more Kerbals than we have the capacity to cater for, and as such things started going wrong. However, we now have the same situation where we have 5 Kerbals and room for 4. Who do we leave behind?
Leave the guy who got his head stuck in the rover. Leave the guy who got his legs dangling behind.
I don't know who he was. I've just... Can people who are watching the stream tell me who he was? Because I've lost track of him already.
The one who you took out from underneath.
Yeah, but I don't know where he is now. I can't remember which one.
Oh, we'll just leave whichever one's outside.
Oh, okay, that's
well,
all right,
what's the name of the one outside? What's the name of the one outside?
Halson Kerman. Halson.
Yeah, he's not one of them. Remember the...
He's not the original crew. The only ones who are on the original crew are Rodin and Phil. Rodin was the original pilot anyway, but now Phil is at the helm. There we go.
Just leave him. I think he'd want us to... He'd want you to continue going.
Yeah. There we go. So that is that. That's the end of the stream, pretty much. Should we plant a flag? We should plant a flag.
Plant a flag.
Phil's
no flag, no claim.
Oh, Eddie Izzard. Do you have a flag? I like Eddie Izzard. Right, let's plant this flag.
Oh, great. None of them have a flag now.
Oh, Phil has a flag, don't worry. Phil, the dependable Phil.
My favorite...
Phil always has a flag.
Unique thing that's different between how UK English and US English is. You guys say Z.
Yeah, we do.
I say Z.
They Z.
I know.
Z is superior to Z.
Z sounds like C and P and D and E.
I just like it. I appreciate it. I think it's funny because N does a Z. Oh, for God's sake!
Oh,
that's not what Eddie Izzard said, but that's not what Eddie Izzard said. But I'm not going to say what Eddie Izzard said.
Yeah, you probably don't want to.
It's covered in bees.
Okay, Calibai's done it again. He's made us want to use 2 flags to get everything on. We got to F3 is like my KSP conscience, always there, ready to tell me exactly what I've. And then it ends, which is right at the end as well. It's really sad. It only just gets to what I've. The only thing left is done wrong. Whack-a-Kerbal can save lives. Multiplayer wishes have hope. There's a man on the job.
Do you have the first? Did you copy in the first bit? May as well do this now. Smile face. Did you start from Today I Learned?
No, I got rid of that because I knew there was going to be enough. So I started from there is a right and wrong, and yet it still doesn't fit. We can try and shorten it a little.
I'll work on shortening it a little bit.
I'll get rid of I'm sorry. I'll do it
sorry.
now. I mean, I can do it.
I think I just scared a spider by looking at it. It was dangling down from my window. I looked at it and it went ah! I went back up.
I'm working on. I copied and pasted into a text file. I'm just removing some bits where extra space or somewhat.
Right. Let's see how much more I can get in now that I've removed. I'm sorry. Got done wrong again. Mathematical theories or point. Mathematical theories point to release dates. Sorry to get rid of conspiracy there, but we're just editing this. We should find out exactly what the text character limit is so that for tomorrow. He can get it right.
Okay, I have a shortened version. Hopefully it'll be enough. I'm just gonna put it in the Skype chat. You check.
I've got to whack a Kerbal car. I'm so close. All right, I'll use yours. I'll copy and paste yours in and see what happens.
Yeah.
Today I learned. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, whilst we're doing all this, please go donate! Please! I got to There's a Little.
There's a little.
Wow,
so
that's
close.
even... What? Hang on. That's worse than how it was originally, wasn't it?
What?
That's worse than...
Max length is
maybe...
1,000 characters.
Oh, okay, it's... The Skype chat has added in a load of spaces. Right, I'll get to those.
Oh yeah, the Skype chat added spaces.
Oh, it didn't have that many spaces in. Unless there are some hidden ones that I can't see. There's a little... Let me copy the rest.
It's because of word wrap. It was word wrap in the text document. I didn't notice them.
Yeah, the Skype chat one isn't going to be particularly helpful.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's alright.
How dare you?
Well, I'm going to go from the bottom up and see where it starts. Right. So I'm going to put it to there and see what happens. Okay, so if I start from my synopses necessitates space launches, then we get down to the bottom.
And somebody asked a question that I think should be answered before we go. It's extremely important.
Okay.
Please tell us, what are all of our favorite teas? What kind of tea do we like?
English breakfast is mine.
Yeah, it's just standard.
Really?
English breakfast if it's called English breakfast, otherwise Thai food.
There we go. We're starting from my
bit of milk, one sugar. Perfect.
There we go.
I actually like it's a tie between Earl Grey and
Earl Grey's like the typical one, isn't it? It's the one that everyone thinks of.
No, it's there's a black tea, I think is what it's called.
Anyway, so now that we have answered that last most important question, it's time for the stream to end. We've raised 16,000. Actually, let me refresh because I turned it off a while ago. We have.
Oh, quick question. Did you get everything into the flag?
Yeah, I started from my synopses and then went down from there, so we cut off the first bit, which is a shame.
Oh, if you give me another 5 minutes, I think I could get it down, just by shortening and in some places do a slash for left and right hands. That's
okay, we'll fill for you for 5 minutes then. We can go 5 minutes over. That's fine.
Yep.
All right. Oh, hang on.
We still have to talk about Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that, so we have to talk about that. But first, can you take down flags and have them and use them again, or does it delete them?
Yeah.
You can?
You can use them again.
Oh, good. Good. Mirror's Edge. I tried speedrunning Mirror's Edge. You may have seen my streams, people in the chat, and my exported to my second channel. By the way, I have a second channel. Yeah. Did you ever? How far did you? How many hours have you spent on it to give me a rough area to work in?
I can tell you when I load up Steam.
I think I've got over 60 hours so far. Which, to put that in perspective, it takes you about. The first time I played, it took me 5 hours to beat the game, and now it takes me about an hour to beat the game now. So I've got 60 hours.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You guys are gonna hate me when I say this. I played for 9 minutes.
I've played for 5 hours, so I completed the game in 5 hours. I need to go back and replay it.
I don't hate you,
Would you like
Tanuki.
to know how many?
Do you know why? Do you know why I don't hate you? Because this means you just need to learn how fun it is. So
Alright, how about this?
It is a super fun game.
Would you like to know how many hours I've been? According to, all right, so you have to understand, I have a bunch of different installs of Kerbal that I use.
Yeah.
So they don't accurately explain, but according to Steam, would you like to know how many hours I have played Kerbal Space Program?
Go on, tell us.
A lot.
400.
1,228 hours.
Sounds about right. I'm quite upset because I can't really estimate accurately at all. I've got no way of knowing, because put it this way: I first downloaded it on its first version of public release 3 years ago. So I've probably got a lot of hours. I've probably got thousands and thousands of hours, but I don't know. Got no way of knowing. I still don't have it on Steam as well.
well.
I will assume that it's probably you tack on another 500 hours, so it's probably close to 1,700 for me.
So basically, all your combined hours is about how long I've played Elder Scrolls Oblivion for.
Potentially, yes. I will say that what's the other ones that I've see if I can do it by.
I don't normally 100% games, but I'm quite confident I've 100%ed that game.
That's an achievement in itself.
I know, right? It's like the only Xbox game I had for ages, and then I just got everything for it and 100%ed it. It was awesome.
I've played Starbound for 2 hours, Sonic Generations for 38 hours, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform for 35 hours, Universe Sandbox, 12 hours, Worms Revolution 11 hours, Beat Hazard 18 hours.
Oh god, that game. Epilepsy in a game.
Audio Surf, yes. And Audio Surf 10 hours. And yeah, I think that's basically it.
Not to rush the conversation, but I've got the perfect thing to do while Street Lamp is finishing off. Oh, C7 says he needs to get going.
Okay.
Have you? Yes, I do. I need to leave.
Well, this is the end of the stream, so thank you very much for joining us. It's been great to have you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
We're just stalling.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks.
No, absolutely no problem.
It's good seeing all of you again, and thanks to everybody on the stream, especially those who donated. Much appreciated.
I think we'll be talking again. I think we'll be talking again soon, seeing as a lot of us now are probably going to go and get Universe Sandbox 2 and make videos about it. I think. I know I am.
Yes.
Well, let me know, and that can be arranged.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for joining us.
All right, have a good one. Thanks.
Take care.
Chad.
And in the remaining few minutes, whilst we stall for Street Lamp, we
almost done.
Fantastic.
Almost done.
Let's invite Goldfish onto the stream so that he can sing us a song.
All right.
Goldfish, where are you? I know you're listening. Where are you in my Skype list? Will he sing his same parody again? I wonder if he's finished his parody. There he is. Goldfish! Join! Hope he's around. Really hope he's around. He's got his, What was it a parody of? It's about... I can't remember that,
Hello?
actually. Hello!
Hey.
Welcome to the KPE2! Goldfish, how are you doing?
I'm
KPE2
alright, and
Goldfish.
yourself?
Fantastic. We're all here anticipating you to sing us a song to end the stream with.
Yeah, let me quickly tune the ukulele. So,
Fantastic.
let's quickly donate while I tune this.
Yes. Donate for song, please. Donate for song. Let's at least... Actually, I'm going to go donate as well, actually. But let's try and hit 17,000. Come on. I'm not joking.
Come on.
It's only 400.
500 more dollars.
Yeah, pretty much 500 more dollars. I'm going to go donate... I'm going to donate $50. That's going to be my contribution today. And that's of my own money as well. Previously, I've only been donating... well, I mean, obviously it's all my own money, but I donated my entire Twitch partnership earnings to date, not including the August month. And I've donated ad revenue from KPE1. So now it's time to donate more. Please join me. Learn from my example. We are doing good things for people who have been born in a country that has not given them a chance. A country where they have to walk for hours and hours just to find water that will probably poison them and give them horrible diseases. Whereas we can sit here in our nice developed countries, in our nice Western society, and just drink. Look, this is a crying shame, right? This is a bottle of water. Guess how much this cost me? Nothing. It was absolutely free. This was free water. This capacity is 2 litres. I just picked up 2 litres of water for free from this stall in town today. Isn't that... I didn't even think twice, really. Well, I mean, I did because I'm running this event, but most people probably wouldn't think twice about that. So if we donate as much money as possible, we can provide an entire village of people somewhere in Africa. Currently the Sahel is the region I think we're supporting right now. And get them wells and get them other sources of clean water so that they have time to spend on education have time to spend doing other things in general to improve their quality of life, rather than walking dangerous paths in the hot midday African sun just to get water that will probably end up killing them. So, I'm donating. Don't know about you.
I'm just completely captivated by that beautiful
Okay,
tune
I
in the background.
have one. I think this should fit. If it doesn't, I can probably slim it down a little tiny bit more by
Okay.
replacing ands with slashes.
I'll try it just after I finish donating.
Oh. I was thinking you could have replaced some slashes with actual and signs, you know,
Ampersand?
shift 7.
Yeah, I
Ampersand.
know. It's just the only
Yeah.
slash I used was for left/right hands.
Ah, that's fine, yeah.
In fact, I actually had spaces between those two, so you can probably get rid of those two spaces if you really
Yeah.
need. I got to the point where I'm changing words that are 5 letters to words that are 4 letters, so
Oh,
it's tight.
It is tight.
that's
What she said! Tish! You're watching the KPE2. It's about to end just after we get a song from Goldfish and just after we finish sorting out this flag. I'm donating
Anyway,
right now.
does
If
it
you'd like to
fit?
donate, then you can
Does it
join me.
fit?
That's what she said.
For God's sake, does it fit?
Haha.
Somebody asked you, or asked me, if I went to a music school or if I'm self-taught. I thought, you know, get some conversation going while we're waiting. I actually learned to play the drums. I took 2 years at a music school to learn that, and then from there, after that, I moved back to the Netherlands, and from there, everything I've learned is self-taught. So I learned to play the ukulele by myself, and I can play a little bit of piano, a little bit of guitar, and I've very much improved in the last 4 years in drums, all self-taught. Thing is with self-taught is that you don't really get to learn the theory and the notes. So I'll be playing something on the drums, but if somebody were to give me the exact same thing but in notes, I probably wouldn't be able to play it.
Yeah, I'm the same, pretty much.
Anyway,
with
Harv, does it
guitars and everything, pianos and drums.
Oh,
I'm just like, I can play it, but if you ask me to read music like as I play it, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, Harv, tell me, does it fit? Does it work?
The thing is, Skype isn't the best way to do this, so what I've done is copy and pasted it into a text file of my own, so hopefully I can get it without the Skype formatting.
Are you copying it as a message or as a selection?
I was copying it as a selection, but, you know, you never know. Right, so now we need to take down the flag we have currently. So,
Anyway,
think
and
if you
Elysium
copy
also
message.
modified it slightly, replaces all the ands with and symbols. Could just spare about maybe 5 or 6.
alright,
It
might go in.
reduces, I think, 12 characters down.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's planting Union Jebs because this guy is... You know what, Union Jeb works. Union Jeb works. Oh well.
If it still doesn't
Hey,
fit,
it works.
there's
it fits.
another comment.
It fits.
It works.
okay,
Oh
then it
yeah, I
works.
can totally see
Oh,
it fitting.
yes. Listen. That's how well it works.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Well, if you refresh the donation page, you'll see a 986 character version all put down there for you, and you completely missed
Really?
it. Yeah.
Is that from Archaic Alibi?
Yes, it is indeed.
This version is 986.
I did think that he would do that because he's a nice guy like that. But we've got it
He
sorted.
is.
So either way, let's raise some money in the last few minutes we have left because I am running
Yeah.
over. Goldfish, are you ready?
I am ready.
Fantastic. Let's try and get 17,000 people. Let's try and get 17,000.
While I'm playing it, it's like what? How much? Yeah, it's not that much. People donate. We can do this. How many people are there in chat? 700. We can do this. Everybody donate $1.
Wow, 700.
I can do that.
Anyone in
then,
the co-host, if you ever considered donating, now would be the time as well.
Oh, it seems like Word has crashed, so I can't scroll down. But I'm gonna have to remember the text myself then. Are we ready?
We are
Shoot.
ready. Go.
When the day is done and they've tested Mark 1, that's when I set out to have some fun. Yeah, I take a trip on a seaworthy ship to a secret isle to my own airstrip. I've been hiding the truth, I have been training to take spot number 1. You'll bow before me, scum. I've
$20, $1, $10, $15, $10, $1.
I told them to donate to get the stream back online.
Huh. That was effective.
Someone donated $50.
You're just shy of 16,700.
We're live now, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. If you can hear me right now, I can't know. I blue screened. The plague is real. The plague is real. It starts off with
We are
Elysium.
$5 away from 16,700.
Oh,
Come on.
Come on, let's get to 17,000.
Yay! Someone
Can we get to
donate?
17,000? I want to have a chance of finishing the goal tomorrow. Can we get to 17,000?
Yeah, come
You
on.
see, this is how you get fundraising. You give them something they want, and then you take it away
Take it
from
away!
them.
I like this method. It works.
It's just,
Oh man.
unfortunately, though, I feel kind of like a monster for doing it.
We
Well,
are.
it was accidental, so
We
you
are-
can't really
It's
feel
how
guilty.
EA release their games, right? You take core features away, and then you sell them as DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are 15 minutes late, so it is time to wrap things up. Just to reiterate, I blue screened. There is something wrong. There is something terribly wrong with Charity Water's website. But please do not think any less of their organisation, because they are a legitimate company. They do fantastic things for charity, and they really are worth backing. So if you've got any spare dollars, any currency at all, actually, it doesn't matter. As long as it's available on the internet, please do donate right now. And that's it. So we're going to say goodbye now. Enter Elysium is going to be streaming.
I will indeed.
So that's the
great.
thing. Also, KSP
Like,
TV.
yay.
Sorry to have to make you choose, guys. I did promise. KSP TV is also streaming immediately after this, and they probably are streaming now, actually. So if you choose your side, Elysium or KSP TV, I go with Elysium.
I will totally be streaming my trying to beat Harv's land speed record on the way to the pole.
Right, all that and more to come.
Shots fired. You are Ronin Pawn, aren't you?
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, drum.
I perfected.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to hear the rest of Goldfish's song because I literally have to go right now. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the KPE2. Please remember to donate at tiny.cc/KPE2. Thank you very much to all very much to all my co-hosts. You have been fantastic.
No problem.
You're welcome.
Thanks
No
for having
problem.
me.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Thanks for having me on. It was
Oh,
really an honor.
thank you for fixing the save.
Yep, and I will see you tomorrow.
And we will all
Yeah.
see you tomorrow. Thank you to the moderators
yeah,
in the
I'll
chat.
be on tomorrow
Be
as
back
well.
tomorrow. We're gonna go kick some donating ass tomorrow, guys.
See you
Come on.
guys in
Yeah.
5 minutes over at twitch.tv/Enter Elysium.
Thank
So,
you.
same time tomorrow.
Shameless
Subscribe
plug,
to
you
XX the
filthy
Goldfish
casual.
XX if we're doing cheekies.
Subscribe. Follow Tanuki Chow because I only have 100 and some odd left before I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. Please, thank you.
Go follow her. Do it.
Go do that.
Do it
I
now.
always have a million views. Go watch me.
We will see you tomorrow with the final day of the KPE2. Join us next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.